Good morning, LCU. This is Sour Power. It has been a interesting last 24 hours. Oh boy. There's always a shakeup before Fat Camp, but man, is it ever trying to shake itself to the point that it's going to try shaking itself apart. Let's go. Oh no, music, wrong spot. We're not going to mess this up. Yay, here we go. Let's go again. Yeah. Nope. Hey, there we go. The fun one today. Let's try a fun one today for the intro.
Jester. Brand new show, yeah, we test ya. Step in the ring, it's a laugh off fight.
This one's by Jay Shug.
All night, Mock Lil set the big time bite. Clown car mine, but the joke's hit right. New host posted up, we judge that bit. You bomb that mic, get a gentle quit. You crush whole crowd, do a standing split. Fun house rules, but the crown's legit. Local Jester, bring that cap. If you're the pro, better bring that act. We don't play soft, we just play it loud. Make the whole room shake when we roast that crowd. Local Jester, joke or fold. Can you keep cool when the bells go gold? New show, new throne. Who's up next? If you can't clown hard, then we cut that set. Hey! Camera on you, feel the stage pulse quick. Hey! Tongue-tied clown tryna land one quick. Sweat on the paint, little smear on the lip. But the punchline hits, that's a comeback flip. We rate that riff, we spin that tail. Every bag gag in the blooper reel. Every sharp tag like a rattle of steel. Fool for a day, but the trophy's real. Local Jester, ring that cap. If you're the pro, better bring that act. We don't play soft, we just play it loud. Make the whole room shake when we roast that crowd. Local Jester, joke or fold. Can you keep cool when the bells go gold? New show, new throne. Who's up next? If you can't clown hard, then we cut that set. Yeah, that's a test. Laugh too low, then you miss that check. High stakes in a fool's crown quest. Only one court king, who's clowning the best? Local Jester, bring that cap. If you're the pro, better bring that act. We don't play soft, we just play it loud. Make the whole room shake when we roast that crowd. Local Jester, joke or fold. Can you keep cool when the bells go gold? New show, new throne. Who's up next? Local Jester, yeah, we run that set.
Welcome, everyone. As always, we are going to check out the Locale TCG by Tuffy. Tuffy is an amazing supporter of this entire universe. So many awesome cards, and I believe he's going to be creating some more pretty soon. I have my order already in for a bunch of them, and I am very excited to get them. Check them out. Their entire promo series as well as bundles. We've got ones such as our counter show Alpha and Sweet Tea, or Alpha. Yeah, Alpha. The entire show of Alpha, Phantom, Sweet Tea. You have the Josh series. We have the Fentmare the Bent. Of course, our Crispy Keem. And hey, you might actually get to see, oh no, it flipped too quick. The Locale member review where a bunch of them get together. This will be an exciting one because there's going to be the theater room just as always. So not only are you going to get the things like the Rewind Unwind right now, but that's going to bring a whole new dimension to what we're going to see from those guys. Good morning, everyone. So Ultra today, I believe, has something going on with work, but I believe I am going to have Kimmy and possibly some other people hopping in here. How's it going this morning, everyone? Well, it is what it is. You know, sometimes it happens. That being said, I'm excited to have all you guys here today. What a crazy 24 hours today. And let's see. We've got Iced Coffee Girl in the chat. Bobby Mondo as well. What's up? I'm not sure if we got our redirect here yet, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that. No big deal. It is what it is. So, guys, there's still a chance that I can make this work today, but I am going to attempt to make a interesting game work. There's a couple things that's been a little weird with it, but yeah, if I can get it to play a little bit later on in the episode today, we will get to have a little bit of fun. If not, we're going to do we are going to do our thing. Now, it's a little bit more difficult solo dolo because if I'm doing that thing, then nobody else is on screen giving you guys love. But that being said, we're going to just chat a bit. So, wow, the last time we left off, Lisi was still on all these shows doing her thing. But since then, there's been a bit of a switch up here. And guys, sorry, I'm not just ignoring you here. I'm just, I've got messages on the side that I'm trying to address pulled up to the front. So, Naz, I didn't skip over you. I didn't see you. You're here there. You're here there. Yeah, so Naz, today I played a J Shug song. I'm going to be swapping them out in rotation here because everyone, right now, none of them have crossed the, like, Keemstar level of it. And I'm actually going to try putting up a... poll for it as well, where I'm going to put all three because I've never really gotten one that's crossed over entirely. So I'm going to keep them in rotation. You know, the good part about having everyone in and submitting things to us as well as us creating ourselves is the fact that you start getting so many that you got to swap through and see what everyone likes. And, oh, Kimmy is here. Let me pull her up. Hello, hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Let me actually just turn you up a little bit.
Why can't I hear you?
You can't hear me?
You're muted on.
Gotcha. There we go.
Discord.
Yep,
There we
yep.
go.
You can hear me now. Well, I didn't have anyone to talk to except for myself and all the little people in my head.
How's that conversation going? Any good responses?
I mean, you know, there's chat moving along, so I wasn't entirely crazy in saying that the little people in my head wanted to talk.
Listen, did you do roll call?
I did not. Was I supposed to do roll call?
No, a little bit of an in joke running right now.
Here, let me kick you up
you may
some
as well.
more.
Yeah, you may as well. Let me just check. Is it my side? Because
It might be, but if you can't do it, I have a whole bunch of
Yeah,
gain.
no,
I have
no.
this giant gain slider
got
bar
you.
that I added. And I actually helped Ultra with that the other day on his end so that he can do it if ever it comes up, because sometimes Windows 11 updates and it just blows everything up.
dude, I got you. The whole Windows update thing, and you got to reset everything is so annoying.
Yeah.
It's kind of like I got to take a picture of my settings the last time so I can just go back and get everything exactly right.
Exactly. All
But
right,
how you
let's see
doing, man?
if
How
that
was the
helps.
show yesterday? You dubbed it for a bit.
There we go. Boom. All right. That should be
Ooh.
better. If chat, let me know if it needs to be louder, but right now I just kicked it up quite a bit. Yeah, not too bad.
I think it should be fine.
Okay. Yeah, it wasn't too
Ben.
bad yesterday. We were just getting into it about the craziness that is every day in the LCU.
Yeah. How are you taking it?
Not too bad. You know, there's going to be change ups on our end at some point as well. You know,
Yeah, local Jester was supposed to be, I think, the 24-hour streaming platform for Fat Camp. Have you heard anything about that? That's a proper confirmation? And it's so weird. Your hat is like...
Oh yeah,
like
it
green
goes
screening,
invisible.
And then it's half...
Well, let me see. I put it to the
it's half
side.
taking out your eye, bro.
Oh,
That's so funny. You look like the fish from Finding Nemo with the fucking light bulb.
that's what it is. I'm trying to trap you guys with my little lure fish. Oh, we've already got a TTS.
Jesters run the night, okay?
And that is from Sky. Yeah. Good morning. Currently walking around in the dark because the manager won't turn the light on. You're sounding light to me. Are you just wandering around haphazardly? Are you creeping through a store? What? I'm so
Blindfolds
curious.
Don't count, hey? The
I mean,
blindfolds
look.
don't count.
Sometimes I'm wandering around in the dark too, stumbling my way through. So I totally understand.
Dude,
I'm
the
actu-
worst part is when you're doing that and you stub your toe. And
Yes.
It's always that one toe. It's from the one foot.
it's the tiny toe, and normally it's just right on the end. Just fold it right up. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't even want to. Oh, thanks for putting that in my head, Kimmy. Now I've got like broken toe trauma again already.
All the things that I can do to help the Jester boys, especially because Ultra's not here. Quick one, where is he?
I believe he's got a work thing, so he said he might be popping in just shortly afterwards. So we'll keep a lookout for him. But it happens. We're not going to talk about it too much, or maybe we are. The other day your boy might have overslept because his shocky watch didn't shocky watch, but it happens. So at least he gave me a bit of a heads up while I was sleeping before the show. So I 1000% appreciate that. Yeah. Okay.
Very sweet.
All right. I don't know about this hat today.
Good. And then I see we have an iced coffee girl in the chat. I know that it's her birthday, so can I do a quick happy birthday shout out?
Yeah, all right. You beat me to it, of course.
Iced coffee girl, happy birthday. I think it might be your mama's birthday too, and if it is, happy birthday to your mama as well. And yeah, I hope you have a fantastic day, and thank you for being with us today. Guys, like the stream. So I was up here, not solo, but he's got someone to bounce off of. Just give him a little bit of love. Tap that little like button.
Yeah, so I was going to give the happy birthday not only to Iced Coffee Girl, but also because of our rotation, it's technically happy birthday to Tina's leg for 6 years, I believe now. So this is the Tina 6 leg. I'm not being mean about it, Kimmy. Don't give me that look. They did a show with it on there. I'm not being mean. It's a happy birthday to Tina's leg. They did a show with it. And also Yo Mama's birthday. Keemstar jumped up with Yo Mama for Yo Mama's birthday today as well, which that's been a show that I think we've been kind of, I don't know. Guys, let me know. Have you guys been looking forward to having that? What'd you guys think of the Yo Mama birthday stream with Keemstar? I thought it was very interesting because I don't know if they've ever actually done a show together.
I'm not sure. I don't get to watch Pit because it's at such an early hour for me, because then I wake up and stuff, I get to work, but I usually watch the VODs and stuff, so that's something I still got to catch up on. But
yeah.
I don't know, a lot of people, Your Mama's a bit of a half 50% people love him, half 50% people hate him. It's kind of going a little bit more now where people are more loving him because he's a great entertainer. At first, I didn't quite get it, so I was in that 50 of not quite digging him, but then I moved over because he ended up sidestepping me on my second or my first stream on Rain. So, and he was lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy birthday, Your Mama.
I think
Tina's leg.
Yeah, happy birthday, Yo Mama as well. I think if you can get to that 50%, you're actually doing really well. Like that would probably be the better spot to be in some ways. We see what happens to audiences that are a little bit too much of a love everyone type audience. I know way back in the past, Nightmare got criticized for that of too many people liking him, and then, that being kind of a thing. And then there's there's too many that hate them. Amberlyn Reed, she has a following, but I think we could say that probably a lot of that following is pretending to be nice and not liking them. And then there's debates about the bus VC of too many people following her and doing the roll call thing. So Yo Mama, I think, has achieved an amazing balance.
It was beginning of stream with the roll call thing. I had to just drop that in there. It was so appropriate. But listen, back to Your Mama. Great guy, really great guy. He's going to be at Fat Camp.
I know. I'm very excited for both sides, both angles, both because I'm curious to see what he does with like a new type of setup, because I believe he uses XSplit is the program that he uses.
Yeah, it's XSplit.
Yeah, so there's that, as well as like he's got his whole setup, right? I have a green screen setup too. So like he's kind of got his setup, and taking him out of that element and seeing how he interacts with different hosts that he wouldn't, as well as an entirely different setup, is going to be very interesting.
What do you think is going to be the biggest plot twist of Fat Camp this year? Albeit Your Mama working with someone that everyone knows he doesn't like and they get on like a house on fire, or anyone for that matter. What do you think? Maybe, no, Twiggy can't be there.
I think
Jester's run the night, okay?
we got another one. And this is from Ice Coffee Girl. Thank you both, and good morning, Kimmy and Sour Power. So nice to see Kimmy here. All right,
Yeah.
so what do I think about that? I think that although all the hosts chat back and forth at each other, and it's going to be kind of a craziness, I also think someone like Yo Mama is also way more, emotionally and socially intelligent enough to not just be like going crazy, right? But that being said, he likes trolling people, right? So I do think he is going to get some people spun up, maybe in person, more than others, just because he's very quick-witted. And it won't be like a way to like make them blow up, but just his natural quick-wittedness. So I don't think it's ever going to be him that like goes silly, but I suspect there's going to be other people that he will get under the skin of and get them riled up. And that's where it's going to be interesting to see how those play out.
And the whole reason why I asked is because Joe Breezy in chat has already just called it out. Keem said there's going to be a special appearance, and he thinks that one of the Voldemorts are going to come back. And that's literally, Joe, I think you might be reading my mind today, because that's literally why I asked. I think the special person that's going to come in, I'm excited to see. Listen, I've only followed the LC for a couple of months, but I mean, you hear the names as you stick around and the stories and everything, right? And I can't wait to actually see who it is and if they're going to really be seriously integrated back in. I don't know. Chad, who do you think that it is?
Yeah, guys, give us guesses here. Bobby Mondo said, he watched the Keemstar and Yo Mama, and they did great together. And I agree. I watched probably about 3/4 of the first one. As for the special appearance, I don't know. So I know there's a lot of people that have been messaging here and there about wanting Becky back. And then there's, obviously like the Scooter. I don't know if we could say the names now. The rules change every day. So I try to change the names that I could think of. Obviously it's not going to be one Voldemort weeb. I'm pretty sure that one you can cross off the list. I'm trying to come up with substitutions on the fly.
Bro. Chad, give us some nicknames for the Voldemorts.
Okay, so we're gonna
we can start.
So it's gonna be Voldy Fourbutt.
Oh my god.
Voldemort Weeb. We've got I don't know, one for Scooter. Voldemort Mole Rat. And who else?
Who do we can do for Scooter?
So that was Voldemort Mole Rat, because they used to call him Naked Mole Rat as
Mole
part of it
Rat.
when he did his eyebrows.
Dude, everyone doesn't have fucking eyebrows now.
I know. That's the one thing. So when I did hop up on onto Rebel the one day afterward, and she did a thing that was like a Venus flytrap. So rather than a goal to like make you leave, it was not a punishment, but like a thing to leave. And someone suggested eyebrow, and I was like, look, guys, I have a real job. I'm not doing my freaking eyebrow. So what I did do is just one of those like cool guy slices in it. And that was as close to where I was like, okay, that's all you're getting. And it's actually, it's already healed in.
Oh, you got a little slit.
But it's still like slightly visible there. Which is the eyebrow that when I was a kid, I bopped my head and there's a scar here. So there's already some stuff going on that side.
So you're already half scarred up. Nice. You should have, let me not say that.
Let me not say that. No, this is where you get to say it. You're already practicing, which we were going to talk about in a minute. I'm excited too.
What do you mean practicing?
This is practicing to say it. When it enters your brain, it comes out of your face.
I mean, listen. The childhood movie is Lion King. I think you could go for Scar.
Yes.
You already got it there. Well, actually, wait, it's between you and Ultra, because he also has a scar on his eyebrow. So
yeah,
I think that should be like a whole Hunger Games method between the two of you.
So we battle it out, and then like one day before Fat Camp, one of us just long live the king, and then just. And then all your childhood trauma as it's...
Dude, I would cry. We just got to find a rock. We can do it on Glammy's rock.
I was going to say...
Oh, my God. Do it on Glammy's rock. Glammy shagged on the rock. Now you guys got to...
If something like that ever happens, you just have to rename it to Trauma Rock at that point, because Glammy Rock is already a bit traumatizing to my mentality. But then to have a Lion King reenactment of that bit, game over. That's Trauma Rock after that.
You know what? I think that is the place where everyone can go and get to know each other. It would be beautiful. See how we can all trauma bond, or get shit-faced drunk. You know, how bad can it be?
That is a question that I think every type of meetup in the LCU might have a new and more exciting answer to. How bad can it be? You get a bunch of personalities together like we have here. I think that answer could get more and more creative every single time. And not even a bad content way, a good content way. Like, let's think about it. The poop heard round the world last time from the last Fat Camp when Sammy was on the table entirely blew up the Billy and Xylee pair. And look at what we've gotten now. Like, we've gotten the Reaper, we've gotten the cracked with Nightmare and Xylee. Like,
yeah. I mean, we've got Nightmare sharing custody of Xylee and Billy sharing custody of Nightmare. Sorry, wrong way around that I put that. Well, speaking of Billy, I'm checking the announcements and stuff following through. Is the only show that he's got now is Rewind?
Correct. So Billy now has Rewind, which I don't know if they're actually renamed it to Unwind, but yeah, he has Rewind. There is now, I'm going to call it Original Grimm, but I believe it's G. Loudon is his official name on there. So he's
the OG Grimm. Sorry, he is Grimm to me.
Yes.
He will never be fucking G. Loudon, dude. Like this Grimm Toy Story, dude, whatever the fuck. Grimm is Grimm. He is OG.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Original Grimm, for sure.
Original Grimm. But yeah, continue. I interjected there.
No. This is exactly what I'm looking for. I work with Ultra, all right? You want to talk about interjection? That's what I'm so used to. So I'm trying not to stomp on you because I'm so used to just being like boing, 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 boing.
You're good.
I saw, I didn't get to watch the entire episode, but now he's officially on, and I guess technically he's the runner of Gold. He said he still wants to be up there, once in a while with Tech Protect on Crypt with you guys. And did he ever end up making it towards the end of the show today? Because I'm sure his sleep schedule's...
No, so from what I understand, he also has a primary job, and I think he took a nap and then maybe just missed it, because we did get a message from him afterwards going, I think I may have overslept. And I'm like, yeah, dude, so much for wanting to come hang like you said you would.
Yeah, and here's the thing, like, I'm not even going to knock him for it, because I've seen that with a lot of interns or people that are on a show where they're like, they get reassigned. They're like, oh, yeah, I'll totally be back on every single one. I think you can understand that's not practical. It really is not.
It's like when you found your space on a show and you kind of get into the hang of things and you got your time slot, you kind of get used to that and you build that relationship with the audience. So, I mean, you've been doing this now for a couple of weeks. You've garnished a relationship with the audience. I mean, they're here every single day and they appreciate it. So it's just kind of like when that gets changed up, it's finding a new normal within a normal, I guess.
Right.
I don't know. What are your thoughts?
Like you said, just the time, because the times are so vastly different too. I couldn't imagine having a show, I think it's almost 12 hours apart, where, especially if you have a regular job, that means either they're on the edge of his job on both ways. So it's like, start the morning with a show, do your thing, do your job, come back home, do another show. Like, I can totally understand. So I'm sure he might pop in from time to time, but it's just, there's no way. I'd be very surprised if he did both still with a real job.
I did see, speaking of still on the topic of Grimm, it's Joe B. Was it Joe Breezy? I said they both need to fight at Fag Camp for the name of Grimm. I think they should do the mud wrestling match for the name of Grimm.
Yeah.
Because we have so many multiples, dude.
Well, there's Albert and also White Al, which then he's maybe Big Meef, and there was one other name I saw tossed out today too. I told him on our show right away. I was like, hey, if you want to roll with this name for a little bit, White Al, fine, but rename yourself early, because guess what's going to happen? He won't be able to escape that name to some extent, because so many people are used to calling him that. So I hope they actually rename him soon.
True, but then what would he be named to?
Well, damn, Danny just wrote it, because I was trying to think, but I knew it was whale something. It's Whalebert. They were pushing for him to get renamed to Whalebert.
I mean, what show is he on? He's on Gold
He's
now
on Gold
with
too.
Kayla, and he's on Gold. Okay, so maybe they should do a Gold there too to see what he should be named to. Because, I mean, if you think about it, if Albert's not here in the universe anymore, and if he doesn't ride off that kind of a name, if he's going to be literally White Owl, I mean, maybe it's a good thing that he changes his name. I don't know.
I think it is either way, even if there is. Like I said, just because like they are not, they do similar things, stunts and whatever else, but like they are not similar enough to make that like the haha, right? Like it was kind of fun coming in at first, but it's not something that's, a long time. I don't know what you want to call it, like a long time shtick or something, right? He got assigned that by Twiggy to begin with. It's not even the name that he started with. So at this point, I think Whalebert is actually really good.
Very. Jartos, Papa. I saw Gidgy saying your name right, and then I tried to remember it, and I'm going to fuck it up anyway. So Jartoskar says call him Spunk Man.
Ooh, well, so I don't know if it's still happening on Gold because it's a cast of fellows there, but White Owl has a bit of a flaw of quickly falling in love. He very quickly gets to the point of being pretty close to people, the ladies, when he starts talking to them. I would say not so much in a weird way, like, we've had some instances in the past, but he very quickly
was he drunk?
No, he's golden retriever energy.
Damn it. Okay, I was going to say if he was drunk, then we can always just pair him up with Wonder Woman.
Oh, jeez. He probably...
Could you imagine?
Ooh, he probably would, though. There we go. Let's stick two crazies together and see what that turns out.
You know what they say, always stick your dick in crazy.
Yeah, grippy socks, something about boxes,
Dude, we're going down the line. The line. Just take it one step at a time.
Yeah. Well, hey, she is quick to chase him and he's quick to receive the love. So it might just be a match made in heaven. There we go.
I don't know.
There's a meetup idea.
Literally get LCU freaking dating episodes. Put everyone through it. Like everyone that's single, everyone that drinks too much, just categorize them accordingly. So bad.
The gauntlet,
So
the
bad.
absolute gauntlet of that. And I mean, there's been enough Wonder Woman love to go around already. So maybe that's what White Owl needs, is just that big energy. And maybe that will actually turn him off of some, because, if you're quickly boom, boom, boom with Wonder Woman, he might learn not to say I love you a little too quick.
Well, I think Wonder Woman is especially in love with all of us that she screams to the top of her lungs about. I mean, she's got to love us that much that she just has to scream all that love to the top of her lungs so that we don't even get to hear her after a whole almost year.
Yep. I had in the VC just shortly before the last blow up, I even was like, hey, every time people talk, your mic ducks, go check in Discord. Didn't listen. Hey, try this slider. Didn't listen. So part of that at the beginning of the battle is her screaming and then just getting quieter and quieter and quieter to the point that you couldn't hear. Not that she had anything to say, let's be honest, but
It probably would have been the same thing over and over and over because, I mean, she likes playing loopy loop.
exactly. I'm just scrolling through Gold to see if they actually had a they don't have a donation for his name. So Gold, get a donation for Whalebert.
Get it? I mean, if you guys want to change his name, there is an idea. You don't even have to think very far. You're just going to watch Jester stream. But, okay, what is the goal for today? Are we doing anything? Are we just recapping?
Well, I have a game that I'm still working on, and it broke OBS once today. But I was going along with the theme for Lisi.
Damn OBS.
Yeah, it was going over
The
for the
Lisi
theme of
drama.
Lisi. Yeah.
Bro.
So
what was that final number? Did you watch the whole thing? Because I'm still going through it. I mean, I've only started my day a couple of hours ago.
I honestly don't know if we're ever going to get a clear answer. There's been the claim of $400 There was a claim by Ghost for like somewhere around 10K. There was, I believe it was a couple $1,000s in computer parts, as well as the $400. There was a $6,000-ish thousand. Chad, if you guys have seen any final number that I've missed so far, because I did sleep before the show here a little bit. If you saw one, that there's a solid result, but at the moment, I don't know if there is a solid number of what it is.
Well, this is the thing. I checked the first bit of it where they're having their whole debacle, and there was, again, like you said, the 400, potentially 10K. And I'm just trying to decipher if this is something that was going to be done. Firstly, dumb enough to do it here. Secondly, if you're going to do it and the number is actually on 400, that's not a great number to be caught on. I mean, like, if you're going to go big, go home, you know? I mean, if you're not going to go big, go home.
Right. Yeah, I mean...
if you're going to do it properly, like, fuck yourself up properly where people are like, how the fuck did you get here? Not like everyone follows the whole fucking trail. I mean...
Right, and the other part with the number confusion as well, and I don't know if Lisi has actually understood what they were going for on live, but the one with the computer parts, she was saying essentially like, oh, I never actually got them, so that doesn't count. And so Keemstar was like, okay, so the way it worked was you were told you were going to be receiving these parts. I think it was on PC Part Picker, and you physically got in a car or whatever means of travel and went to a place to go pick them up. The order was placed, and then the order was canceled because I think this was post point where Ghost was done with her and was intentionally setting her up for this to show that she was going to go get something. So Lisi is like, oh, I didn't pick them up, so I didn't do anything wrong. And Keemstar is saying, no, you were told about this. You made a motion towards going to get them, and he trolled you by canceling them. That was the point of the computer parts. It wasn't that she was ever going to get them. The order, I think both of them agree, the order was created and ended right away, but it was to make her go get them and prove she was willing to go get potentially thousands of dollars.
Just a quick one. We're confirming that it's Joker, not Ghost. You said Ghost.
Sorry.
I just want to clarify. No,
Joker.
you're good.
Yes,
you're good.
no, that's a very
and then,
fuck, that's
no,
very clear.
No. Sorry. So I just wanted to clear that up. Number one, but number two, what I don't understand, right, is if the order was placed and it was cancelled straight after the fact, would that not come up, or did she not see that side? It was like, oh well, this person's telling me it's there anyways, and she just went for it. Because that's something I'm just a little. If she had the means to like track that shit, she would know then that it was cancelled. So I don't know. Something's weird.
Yeah, my understanding is it was a, hey, I can get these for you. I'm placing the order. Like while you're on the way, again, who knows, because it keeps changing back and forth. But my understanding of this is I'm placing the order like either on the way or, just as you go. She's on the move to go get them, physically arrived somewhere, and the order was already canceled when she got there. So it was literally to get her to make a decisive act towards it. And that was the point. But also they wanted to cancel it before she actually, right? Because if you don't cancel quick enough, even if you intend to, parts in my hands, see you later, figure it out yourself, right?
Right.
So I believe that was the trap, right? And it came up on live too. Like, I guess Lisi's going for some kind of legal stuff, and everyone's like, how do you not understand that you don't have to rob the bank to get in trouble for attempting to rob the bank? It's the act that, like, if you made a plan or you made motions towards it, you can still get in trouble. And she's like, well, I didn't get anything. And they're like, well, okay, but like if you were setting up to rob the bank, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I think there was that point that was running at the one point, and then that other point running at the second point. Like, yeah, you did this, but this is also something that literally, as I was saying, runs parallel. And I think maybe that was being slightly missed in the live. And then Joe says on live they added it to 6.7K, but 400 cash, and the rest was a computer and such, which they said it was a test if she was devoted to the LCU. Bobby says something still seems fishy. And Veronica, she showed how she spent 400 on a few shows. So yesterday, when I was on Crip, she did cash cow to the show. So I don't know if that was in like feeling bad for what had happened. But the news had just broke, I think, like 30 minutes prior. So.
Right. And Joe said, okay, so Joe said she already has a law degree. My understanding was she was still working on, or maybe there's levels to those law degrees. But either way, I mean, as a basic citizen, I understand how that works. So, that doesn't really change. But like you're saying, as far as cash cowing for it or whatever and feeling bad, like, okay, thanks. That's maybe a beginning part towards it, but it's already happened.
I mean, how do you come back from something like that?
Well, it's the LCU. You make it funny enough that it doesn't matter. Or you pull some other thing, or something else happens and you snake your way out of it. Or you do something that is humiliating enough to yourself. There are so many options to get back in.
God, I hope that the punishment isn't redemption of her shaving her hair. Could you imagine Lacey fucking bald? Bro.
Yeah, that one's been done up enough. I'm sure there'll be something creative that happens though. But I will say it would be hilarious to see that, because I don't think you'll get that. I don't know. That would be, although it's been done a lot, I don't know if you'll ever see that. That's a big step.
Yeah, let's see what we can do. But I do want to ask, have you done your motorcycle ride or anything? I know I set up an IRL on Rain back in the day, but seeing that I don't have a show anymore, right? Mm-hmm. I think we should pass it on to you. And then I can participate in that and kind of half-ass do an IRL on your stream. Because you've got motorcycles, right?
I do. But it's been like negative Fahrenheit, which I think is, I can't remember when I sent it to you, but I want to say it was like -10 or 14 for you, if that converts. And it's currently just above 0 at my house. So although I'm willing to do it, at the moment it would be, because I can leave my setup. I have a second account here that's just Sour Power M that I can, do the mobile side. But it was one of those things that I was just going to join in if it was already a thing happening. But, as far as just doing one, I actually have an idea to do a little fun thing in my garage with one of the tiny bikes at some point. But, just getting it set up and doing it is a little bit tricky, because just doing the trip, like if something happens on my setup while I'm gone, night stream. Now, Ultra is set up.
Fine. Oh, but we'll get him set up so that you guys can tango it. I mean, I think it's important that both hosts have access to that shit. So if you guys want to do stuff, you guys can both roll with it, But I think if you want to set up a members, let's do, put up a 50 members thing if you want. You can do like little stunts on your motorcycle. I'm not going for today. Or
I'm not going to push it right away. Like I said, just because I don't want it to be a Zeta stream where it's just you looking at my helmet with shit audio, right? I do have good audio and things, but because it's so cold, not only am I just going to be like wearing a thick jacket, whatever, like I have to bundle it up entirely. So it has to get at least slightly warmer for decent audio if it's going to be just me doing it. You know what I mean? Like there would need to be like a couple more hosts or something in case it goes sideways, because I'm going to have to be so packed up with it. Because unfortunately it's winter for me here.
We'll find you like an indoor racing track or something for you to do it on. I mean,
so like I said, the motorcycle one that I'm planning is a little bike in my garage. Like I have enough garage space that I was planning on doing like a little like micro stunt ride wheelie thing. Now it's going to be terribly difficult because of the tiny space, but that was going to be my substitute until it gets a little bit warmer out. Because there is not anything, unfortunately, like we don't get to use the go-kart tracks for bikes like some places do, because I've been trying to push for that on our side, because I'd love to do a go-kart track day with the little bikes, and everywhere I've asked is like insurance no. But I've been pushing for
you guys
it.
Don't you guys don't get insurance for your bike rides and shit like that if you have to take it up on track. It's not actually very prominent anywhere else, but I think it would be fun to get a little bit of stunting and stuff done. I mean, we're busy. I've got a couple of mates that are busy doing stunts and everything, busy learning at one of the industrial blocks, about 10, 15 minutes out. And they've got some like little bikes and shit that you can go learn on. They do it like on a Sunday for 2 or 3 hours, or my time in the afternoon and shit. So hopefully in a couple of months from now, we can maybe do like a stunt off.
Yeah, no, that would be super fun because I do have some spots to set up
sick.
that you know, obviously once there's no snow, because they're dead end roads that nobody plows right now, so it's probably got a foot of snow on it right at the moment. But yeah, that would actually be a fun one to do.
Let's get it.
And we're getting some hellos in the chat from Dinah Do and Evan,
Oh.
and you know, you get a hello, Kimmy, a new addition to the
Dinah
show
Do.
for today.
Yeah, no,
And-
Dinah Do is cool, man. I've spoken to Dinah Do before. She's fucking fantastic. But she also mentioned earlier, I see that if she's got a law degree, she needs a refund because she doesn't know
Yes.
what premeditated is. Yeah.
And Veronica even said, like, she showed how she spent the 400 on a few shows. I have no doubt that she spent the money back on the shows, but I think it's one of those things that's not the point. Even if that was the extent of it, the fact that it happened, I mean, it's been very clear right up from the get-go, right? You don't do it. And it's like, oh, well, I keep getting pressed. Are you an adult or are you not, right? Like, you have to be able to be like, hey, sorry. And then if you can't handle it, we have community managers and you have to tag them and be like, look, I don't want this user or watcher, you know, getting banned necessarily or anything, but like, they are pushing very hard for this. I don't know what to do. You know, and even if they talked in the background and decided to do it that way, which I don't think is ever going to happen, because at the end of the day, what happened here is what could happen, where the person's like, well, I sent them this money and they didn't do this or they didn't do that. It's too messy. There's enough support options here in the LCU. If you want to support, do it that way.
For sure. And then we've got Evan with a Kimothy. Does that mean is that my dude name? Oh wait, guys, you know what?
Your dude name.
Turn me into a dude today. Whilst I'm still here, may as well turn me into a guy. If I'm on the Jesters, be with the Jester boys. I'll put on a
Okay.
cap. Or can put on a fake beard.
Ooh.
I'll put 20 behind
What
it.
do you think? For every 5, we do a step towards converting ourselves
Turning
the other
me into
way?
a dude.
Okay,
Yeah,
I like
I mean, I don't know
this.
how the fuck you're gonna grow a whole lock of hair, but that's a fucking you problem, dude.
It's kind of a wig of sorts, but yeah, for every 5 we'll do a step on the way there. So let me drop that in. Look at that, just chat giving us.
There we go, the Jester dudes. I mean, we got the Jester boys in chat, from what I understand. They're a group of guys that ended up finding out that they get along, and now they hang out, and half of the people like them, half of the other people don't like them. So we got another 50-50 situation rolling here.
So let's see. I'm gonna call it Kimmy Sour swap gender.
Wait, dude, you gotta be so careful how we word these things.
Yeah, I know it. Jeez, yeah, you're already
It
used
comes
to.
off so bad. Yeah,
While I come up with a way to
know.
word that, we actually talk about that. So, you know, you are now on Crypt with Jaffe and Tech Protect, and that's a different world over there from the world of Rain.
Dude, just like it's a different world from Rain to Crypt to Jesters. It's I thought that I was gonna go full guns blazing off at Jaffe because I didn't like him. I didn't like the way he like did stuff there on Crypt, but like sitting up there with him and like actually going through everything, I could see how he gets into a lot of the topics. Whether I agree with absolutely everything, different story. But I have to say, the man is super articulate when it comes down to talking about the topics he loves or he wants to get into it. And I respect that the man wants to talk about taboo shit. Because not a lot of people do.
No.
And where do you find that information? How do you sift through the minds of people, or just the minds of people, and see what their opinions are if you don't get to talk about shit like this, you know?
Yeah, and some of them, well, I'd say probably a good handful of them, I'm still coming up with a way to write this that doesn't just sound diabolically bad. Speaking of,
Let me refresh it and let me see what you got.
so right now I have $5 Kimmy/sour, and I was going to write transition steps, but I don't know if that's the right way to word it.
No. Just say,
Because if I just write like a hard swap, yeah, okay, that's a different phrase entirely. Oh no, I've summoned the spirits of the Tech Protect Jaffe.
Oh God.
I'm just gonna keep digging the hole. We're just gonna keep saying words, right? That's the practice for today.
Just say Kimmy/sour roll switch.
Roll switch. Oh, okay.
Here.
That is slightly more
switch.
tame. Do I have to take on your accent too? Because that is going to be interesting.
Guys, someone get Sour to try and talk the way I talk.
Talk the way I talk. Okay, I think I can do this. Okay,
Bro.
I'm pretty sure I could slowly do it as I listen to you. Okay, I think we can make it happen.
We could, guys. Let's get the stream up there. Let's give the Jester boys a whole lot of love. Even if it's behind a 2.
Yeah.
Just because Ultra isn't even here.
Ultra isn't here today.
Helps.
It's an emergency. It happens. Iced Coffee Girl's back. She's celebrating her birthday and just running around like crazy. And, there's a mic. Oh, wait. I was in VC and watched the mic crash out versus Twiggy. If you've got any more information on what that is,
girl,
it's
can you not come up?
Apparently happening
she doesn't have
now.
To put her. Yeah, you don't have to put your camera on, but wait, I see Twiggy is up on Alpha, so maybe let me just double check. Maybe he's busy saying it there right now. Let me have a look.
Interesting. Okay, well, there's a live crash out. Interesting. And we've got a 5 from Ski Swap.
Jester's run the night, okay?
All right, so
All right.
I've got to grab. Now I know, Kimmy, you are. I'm going to pick on you about this because I said I was going to at some point. You have the pretty privilege, so although you don't necessarily go crazy with the makeup, I'm going to have to start getting towards the pretty privilege, because if I want to get treated much better in public today, I'm going to have to do a little bit of makeup to get myself there.
Do you have a strap top?
Do I have a strap top?
Yeah, do you have a spaghetti top?
There we go. Okay,
Dude.
This one's easier. Oh, we're going to get me a little bit more showing some skin, even though it's cold here. All right. So,
You got heat, essential heating. You'll be fine.
You would think so. I'm an HVAC guy, but that doesn't mean that my heating's sorted out entirely. I've got a pellet stove, so bam. And actually, I don't think we've shown this yet. I'm already ready for it somehow, and I didn't plan this at all.
Yeah. Dude.
Oh, it's the same color too. Look at this. We're already getting there.
There we go.
I like this.
Dude, we're just matchy now. So you got the necklace.
So I've got to keep the Jester bead. So Kimmy, if you have not seen, as we get cash cows, I've been writing on. I have 100 of the little clown beads.
Okay.
So every single one that cash cows up, it gets a bead on the thing. But yeah, I haven't shared the jacket.
What are you going to do with those by the time it's all filled up?
I have the final capper, which is. Now some of it's going to be invisible because it's green, but this is going to be like the middle capper on it when it's all done. Ooh. For the entire thing, but it should be enough. I left a lot of slack because I don't know exactly, 100 of what will stack up for it, but then this will be the last bit, because it's kind of something, rather than just like write it on your wall and it gets erased or something, I figured something that kind of persists, right? You'd be the first 100. And then I have the little Jester thing at the end.
I'm so sorry, but your Jester balls look like anal beads.
Chad, if you want to be the first 100 to have an adventure in a host like no other.
Yeah, Sal Power's your boy, and he's going to power through those beads, man.
Every morning we're going to show up through and just rip start the cord.
every morning. Pretend that Ultra is literally fucking standing in from the one frame and then pulling out all the beads, man. Dude,
just foot on ass and just like, all right, let's start the show. Oh,
I'm
you
so
have been over on
sorry.
Krypton and getting loose. Oh man, I like this. This is the Kimmy we need to
God.
see. Oh,
And I
you're
was like,
killing
wait,
me.
do I say it?
Yes, you
Do I
do.
say that it looks like anal? Because I swear to fuck, bro, that's exactly. It reminds me of the film Good Boys, where they find all the sex toys in the kids' parents' fucking closet or in their room.
Oh,
And,
yes.
dude,
Yeah, where they're
have
like
you
figuring
seen
out
that?
where they're like figuring out what each thing is and making jokes about it. Well, that just ruined the whole showing thing because that's all I can think of.
Actually, can't hold it together. I can't hold it
You're
together.
killing me. Oh, that's so
I'm
good.
sorry. I bitch.
Oh, that's too good. Yeah, so
So
I didn't even want to show it now. This is just that's all I can think of.
Every time you're gonna pick up that necklace, you're just gonna be like, Kimmy called these anal beads.
I'm not even going to tell Ultra about this. Just on the next show, I'm just going to drop it on him right at the beginning, and he's going to be like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about right now? And he's like, am I going to have to kill this stream on the back end? What are you doing to me right now?
Dude, I think if he's watching, it would, and he just brings it up anyways without you even realizing. I think I would absolutely have a wholesome moment. I will kill myself in Minecraft.
If he doesn't
Like,
bring it
I
up,
could
I'm going
die
to
happy.
flashbang surprise him with it now. For sure. For sure. If he
Okay,
doesn't,
Ultra. You want to have some fun? It's like Saw gone bad.
I'll jingle my keys and be like, hey there, big boy. You want to have a little bit of fun this morning? Let's get this show rip started. Oh, that's too good. Okay, let's see if I can recover and show
Okay,
this.
let's get back
because
to
I'm-
it. Zachary, hey Kimmy, you look beautiful. Thank you so very much. Good to see you. But show us your jacket.
Yeah.
Your name is even on it. What the fuck?
So this is it is not on the store yet. I don't have a date on when they're going to re-releasing it. We do have our merch store, but this is kind of the theme for like the NASCAR for Talladega. I believe it's April. I think it's like April 23rd or 24th. I'll have to check on that. So there's kind of like the NASCAR theme here. There's all the different shows across the arms, kind of like more of like that racing jacket theme. So on each arm,
yeah.
I'm trying to hold it out. Now that I'm not wearing it, you're trying to strip me down already to make you match, chat.
That wasn't me. That was you were helpful with it. You wanted to do it. You gave consent.
I'm down. And then the front pocket has all the different shows.
Ooh.
So there's all the little
love
ones
that.
here. We've got
Please tell me you full screened so that everybody can see that shit.
Showrunner Kimmy showing me up today. Okay. So yeah, we have, the different ones. We've got Live, Queens, Pit.
There we go.
So there's a whole bunch of ones here, and I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, okay. So it is duplicated side to side, but yeah, they have all the shows stacked up, and then, let me flip it over.
You got your
here.
Jester on the back.
Yeah. Oh, that's too close.
God, your green screen is so fucking it out. It's
Oh,
amazing.
yeah. It's invisible in the middle there. But yeah,
It's
so
hilarious.
we've got the Jester on the back, and I believe they're going to offer them personalized as well, because I didn't show that on the front. I believe
No,
there's
you're
going to be a
good. You're good.
personalization option, but yeah, I got my sour power on there.
Fucking It kind of looks a little bit like the BMW logo.
Oh yeah, I never noticed that. Yeah, it's kind of that
It
similar
looks
color,
like
but
the
that's
BMW,
the
like the M Performance. Yeah.
that's kind of a similar theme to like the NASCAR theme.
The
for it.
NASCAR, yeah, for real. Dude, I was so excited when that announcement dropped. Like, and don't forget to click off.
I
full
got you.
show. There you go. Ah, fantastic. See you don't need me.
It's not that I forget to full screen. It's that I forget to full screen for myself. Like I will do it whenever someone else is up and doing things, but I'm that actually leads into what I want to talk about a bit. I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm always like up to boost other people for doing things, but I forget about doing it for myself. Oh, what are we doing here?
I need to get my cap.
Oh, your cap. That's right.
becoming-
Okay, so for part of your
becoming
transition.
a dude, remember?
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, perfect.
Because you've done yours. Gotta give Ski what they want.
100%. Ice Coffee Girl is saying best combo in the LCU. Bobby Mondo says, I agree, you're a good duo. Yeah, for last minute notice, and if I haven't said it already, thank you so much, Kimmy, for coming up today. Bobby Mondo saying sweet jacket, Kimmy for host of Jester. No, Kimmy's on Crypt right now at the moment. So but you know, if ever there's a time again, I would be more than happy to have her up, and I'm sure Ultra would as well. I've got my Shocky watch, and I'm not letting that thing fall out of charge again, but that's not to say that she can't pop in. Oh, you're already going in for it. I like it. Nice.
Backwards cap always works, bro.
But yeah, so continuing on, because I know that Crypt has asked the question a little bit, but I find myself doing the same thing a little bit, is maybe sometimes, you know, being high energy, running the show, doing that, but I kind of consider myself a power second, right? And so I forget to full screen myself when I'm doing my own things, even when someone else, you know, when they start doing their stunts, I full screen them right away. Do you think the reason this question that keeps getting asked on Crypt about like, oh, you know, what do you feel about your pretty privilege or anything else? Do you think it's because you don't, it's not in your mind that you get any of this, or like you shrink yourself to the point that maybe the normal pretty privilege effect, because you're not weaponizing it like some do?
I think it's because I don't know how to answer the question, which is why he keeps on asking me the question. And it's not so much shrinking. It's more about, it's never really been a topic that I've thought about, because at the end of the day, for me personally, it doesn't really matter what you look like now. If you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. If you treat people like shit, it doesn't actually matter what you look like. And when I was a kid, I always used to be looking at like the celebrities and be like, oh, like I would love to be like this person or this person. And then you come to find like the inner demons of them, and you tend to like, fuck, I actually really don't like this person for A, B, and C reasons. So I've literally taken the whole don't judge a book by its cover and applied it to my life. So the pretty privilege thing, don't know, probably is a thing. I don't go out enough to experience it, and when I did was 10 years ago.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know.
I saw you mention that on Crypt today. So here's the other thing that I think is why you might be having a bit of an issue with it, is I have a couple female friends that are kind of similar vibe to you. One of them is almost a dead match, which is hilarious. And then one of the other ones kind of is the same way. And I think the thing is, I'll say this, whenever I go out with them to do something, whether it's in a group setting or like next to each other, like, I'm not going to say I'm, you know, dead ugly, but like I am not deluding myself into an 8 or 9, right? Like, let's be honest, I'm somewhere in the middle. But I will say that like if we go out to a setting, most times I get treated significantly better as far as like the, you know, ropes opening for you, or like if there's the one time they were making like one of those ground up ice drinks where it's like a mixed drink with ice. And the guy came back, he's like, oh yeah, I'll just give you guys the rest of the pitcher, which would have been another like $30 or $40 in drinks, right? And I'm looking at him like, why am I, like what, to me, I'm thinking like, what's the trick? And then I look over, I was like, oh, it's because you're with me, right? Like, so there have been times I've gotten free things
like
or treated
free
nicer.
Shit? Dude, I would love to get free shit. I'm just maybe one of those unlucky ones that don't necessarily, like, don't get me wrong, I'll have like mates that want to buy like rounds of drinks and stuff. And then if you're at a bar and then someone's like, oh, can I buy you a drink? Like, that's cool. But I've always worked on the premise of I don't allow people to buy shit for me, and I don't give anything back without the give and the take. Because otherwise someone does something like that for you and then they turn around because you don't give them the time of day and they go, oh, this person just wants me because of drinks. And it's like, well, go fuck yourself. I mean, I gave you my fucking time. I'm never getting that shit back. You can go make more money. Fuck you.
Yeah, which we saw today.
I don't know.
Right? That's what today was.
Literally.
With the Lisi thing. Because I know, you know, and chat will probably razz me a little bit on this, but like, I think we can say that Lisi is pretty good looking woman. So that
She
is going to be
is.
part of the reason that, people are going to get parasocial. Trust me, and Kimmy, I'm sure you've seen both men and ladies. There's some of them that get a little bit frisky once in a while. And I'm sure you receive probably all sorts of DMs yourself.
Luckily, no. Luckily, no.
really?
In the beginning, I got a couple of weird ones, but surprisingly, I've been pretty
Nice.
okay. I've been lucky.
So you've been here
I don't
long
know if
enough
it's
now
maybe-
that people get it, that you're like not for that.
I don't know. Maybe it's just I give off a completely different vibe. Maybe I don't come across as too stupid, and then I'll just out them anyways if they try and take me for a bit of a tut. But I mean, I've got no loyalties to these people, just as though they don't have loyalties to me. So
Right.
it's kind of a bit of a free game, open season kind of vibe. It's pretty fucked. If
And,
you ask
well,
me.
here's the other thing is like you also you do shows for like the show's sake and the content, right? You're not doing it where it's like, oh, I'm gonna tease you, but not make you like, make sure,
like
oh,
strip.
guys. Here, since I'm transitioning, I'll do it for you.
babies.
Be like, guys,
Yeah, actually,
I need
please,
to
please,
lean
where's my
over
shirt?
and get something real quick. Don't worry about this. They're gonna stay in, guys. You're not doing that. You're here to do the show.
Pick up. It's like fuck off, man. Like no,
Or
I
booty
can't.
shake. I got pajama pants on and I don't have much of a booty, but I'm gonna do it. It's just like, oh guys, I gotta get something quick. Oh, let me go get it.
Get in, Sour. Bro.
Like
Sour
you're
looking
here
like a
doing a show to
snack
do a
in his
show.
tank top. Dude, Al Capone is giving you a compliment though. He says you're looking like a snack in your tank top.
I'm looking like a snack. Yeah.
4 a.m. snack,
Here.
brother.
I'll pull the microphone down a little bit just so you get a little bit of that extra, big boy.
No, you got to move the microphone to the side so that they can see the clavage.
Jeez.
Come on, dude. Be a chick. Do it right.
Speaking of it, Ice Coffee Girl has already said her birthday wish is for me to have the shirt off. So, if we do the rest of the transition, I have a couple more steps for it. That might be the way to
What?
go with it. This feels
how much-
weird. Am I turning into?
You're stripping. Yeah, you're turning into a woman. You're becoming me. So if you're gonna be a woman now, I mean, I don't
just
want to
put that out there and I want to take it back already.
Nope. You've said it. It's already there, and I'm gonna roll with it. So now that you're becoming a woman, now that you are the woman of the show today, because I need to find a shirt so I can be a dude. How much would it be for you to strip? May as well give a girly a happy day, a happy birthday. How much would you strip for it?
So let's see. Well, unfortunately, I'm already pretty close to the limit of things that I can take off. So let's see. Let me see. If we're going to do the
trying
transition,
to be respectful.
I'm going to. The clip was of Ultra being a pimp and then me catching dollars dancing today. I didn't realize that Kimmy is going to be my pimp for the day instead. This has turned very strange for me, but it's still in the same theme.
Do you not know I'm an alpha bitch?
Oh, I can
Like
tell.
it might
I
not
can
seem
tell.
like it I am here, but it might not seem like it you're on panel and shit. But in my day-to-day life, I'm an alpha bitch. I
Oh.
bark and people listen. Believe it or not, people in this place, it happens. But
So let's
You
see.
hold
I'm
me
gonna.
down
I'm
today,
thinking
bitch.
I do like the.
get it.
I'll do just a little bit of like eye makeup, lip, maybe some cheeks. So like we'll call it like
Pop another 5. Let's make him look a little bit more good.
we'll get a couple more steps on the face makeup first to pretty me up, and if I can find it, I'll do the hair, and then the next step after that will be the shirtless. How about that? So I'll
Who's
go
the
through a couple
chick-
more steps of it, and we'll go from there because I can't just go shirtless right away. I mean, if Kimmy just did that right up front, the show would be popping. It would be crazy. We're transitioning first. I can't just go in the middle. We got to transition first. We got to tease it.
If they want me to transition back, I mean, pop a tenner, or go back to being a girl, then we can be like mean girls for the day.
Oh,
But
okay.
I think that the
So,
swapping thing would be a little bit more interesting.
so I'll do that for like a member step instead to transition us back. So chat can have a battle on there. So for every member, we detransition, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to remove the makeup things. I don't know. I can't.
Do you even have makeup?
Detransition. We're gonna
Dude, just
let me just get my foot here. Just stick it right in my mouth.
everybody like the stream.
Like the stream so I can keep nuking it here. So Ultra comes back to a broken channel when I get pulled off. He's gonna be like,
Ultra's
Sour,
gonna
what
come
the fuck?
back
I
to
left you
you.
alone for one day and you kill our channel.
More like you turn into a chicken, you derailed the bus.
Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm gonna write
Could you imagine?
member for each member. Each member step back. There we go. That's the nice way to say it. Sheesh.
I was about to say something. I bit my lip in the process.
Go for it. You've already been hitting hard.
Solidly. Hold on. I think I actually. Oh wait, I can taste a bit of BLOOD.
Oh,
Tasty.
gotcha.
Ah,
Okay,
kinda
yeah.
did.
If you
Fuck
need to,
it.
that's fine. I got what
No,
you're saying.
we're good. We're good. I'll just have to not try and suck off my microphone like everyone else tries to do. Deep throw it. Actually, dude, if I can just have us both sitting here deep throating shit for the rest of the show. Imagine how sore your throat's gonna be.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not particularly well versed on shit. You got a fist. My God.
It's the first thing I saw.
What the f?
This might be big enough that
What
if it
you
gets stuck, I'm
doing
going to
with
need a
that?
hospital visit to get rid of that. So
You're gonna use that to pull the anal beads in and out?
So I bought this a while back for like smashing things, and I just haven't thought of a good idea to do it. But
What bottles? You
hey, if the strip thing goes too far, we're just going to continue with it. What is my life here? It's
you're
coming up to
taking
the end of the
fisting
month.
to a
It's only
whole
been a
new
month in the
level.
LCU, and the suggestions that are getting thrown my way, you start losing your humanity here sometimes. You really do. You do things
my
you would never
God.
think of. Oh, I'll
It's
add that
been-
to the end if we get to that point. Fine, Kimmy, you crazy person.
I think that's what the chat wants. You know, chat. Put a one in chat if that's what you want. Put a two in chat. Be like, hell, fucking no.
Bobby Mondo says that's Biff's cane from Back to the Future. It's not a full cane. It's just like it's an actual hammer. Because I was looking up for fun hammers, and then I saw this monster.
Fun hammers. Fun hammers. Fun hammers.
It's weighted on the end, Kimmy. So it can,
Fun hammer. Of course, it's weighted on the end. Dude,
Oh,
you want to take a double look at that site, man? Because
it's Amazon, which I mean, hey, you can get everything on Amazon. You never know. But yeah, this was the best option I saw that would be a fun hammer. But now that you say that, the wood isn't treated, so that would be a rough go of it. But hey, to each their own, right? So Zach's saying,
just-
I'll drop
I'm
a red
hooked.
dono right now for me to deep throat the fist hammer. Hey, I'm
Dude,
not going to argue with the
fuck it.
chat. If that's what you want to do,
if that's what you want to see,
if this
I'll
is
find
what you
something.
want to see, I am a man of
Iced
the people.
Coffee Girl, hold on. If Iced Coffee Girl, if you want him to take that shirt off, drop a 50.
That's fair. We'll just go for it. I will let
50.
you skip the
Or-
line.
or-
It is your
and if
birthday.
you-
I'll let you skip the line today.
And if people want to see us deep throat shit, someone's gonna pop at least a hundo. At least a hundo.
Okay, okay. That's what we'll go with.
Don't
I
you
like
think?
that. I like that.
I'll find.
And that lets you skip the line of oh man, what am I doing?
Fuck, what would
This
I,
thing's pretty
what would
big,
I use?
too.
A makeup brush.
I'm gonna
I don't
say
have
it.
Cucumbers.
I don't know if it's gonna fit, guys. We're gonna make it fit. She's off cam. She
You better
down,
shove
she
it
down.
in there, Sour.
Ah.
Shove it. You take it like a hole, bitch. Take it real deep.
I'm not gonna White Albert it and just like do the face down, ass up at least, Kimmy. I'm gonna do it with some dignity, okay?
Oh God, are you gonna pull? Was it White Owl? It was White Owl that
Yeah.
put his ass up. You're gonna okay.
So we just said, we're like, oh, if you were to be a top, what would you do? And the first thing he does, he had a couch. Yeah, I'll do it on the floor. But he had a couch, and the first thing he did, he was like, okay, and he just does this, ass up. And we're like, dude, you're a top. How are you starting with face down, ass up as a top? How did that be the first thing that came to your mind, dude?
I don't know what. I think he means I would behave. That's such a bottom. That's such a bottom position.
Oh?
How do you miss that? How do you miss top and bottom? They're two different opposite fucking sides.
Not for him. I think.
Unless you're a fucking Twinkie. You got the same side.
I think it's I think that's just his natural thing. He has golden retriever energy. Oh, we got a 2.
Jester's run the night, okay?
Okay, heck. For a 2, the whole tank top off, I don't know if I'll do, but what I can do is a little bit of a sneak preview of the top. We'll I know what I can do.
Get like the what do you call it? The what's that?
I'm gonna-
called? Magic Mike? Magic dancing?
I'm gonna give us let me move the microphone and
Move the anal beads.
so I'm not holding something that will be TOS, but it's going to give a pre-rip here. We'll do this way. No, not that way. We'll give a start so that when I decide to Hulk Hogan this thing, we'll
You're doing the whole clavage thing.
I'll fold it in a little bit so just deepen the V for the 2 because we do have to
Deepen the
to get a
V.
little bit for this. So I'm gonna make my top a little more.
Right.
Here, let's see. We'll move all. There's so much going on right
my
here.
God.
We'll deepen that V quite a bit. There we go.
Feel like-
Now I'm really going clubbing. All right, we're gonna.
Dude,
There's-
you've got like a whole swimsuit style thing going right now. You don't even have a t-shirt anymore.
This is this is worse than taking it off. Really, at this point,
This is
so
actually-
much worse. Heck, you got a lot for that too. There, when we had a.
Why
bigger
did you do
goal.
it so much?
I
feel like no, I'm the dude. I don't have to do that. But dudes just take their fucking shirts off and let nipples run free, man.
Hey, that's the benefit of being awesome. Sometimes, you know, you guys.
What, being a male? Fuck you.
You guys get
being
to do all the
awesome.
girly fun stuff, and we just have to get to let the tops off.
Are you serious right now? The girly shit?
Come on, Kimmy. You just go out and you're like, hey guys, roll call.
Dude.
She's gonna murder me.
Bro, I might do
eye is
Minecraft.
twitching.
Holy fuck. Like my brain is half tweaking at that statement.
I knew it would
I will
get
fuck you up, bro.
I knew
For
it would
real.
get you.
For real, dude. You fucking try and Barbie my fucking ass, dude. I swear to absolute fuck. I'll make sure that you get those anal beads put into your ass before anything fucking happens.
See, I knew that would get you. I knew it would get you.
I need a punching bag now.
You need to release some anger. There you go. Get in
Yeah,
your
dude,
dude roll. Get some anger.
Dude, actually, for fucking reals.
Oh, this isn't the first time she's done this. Yes. Oh, jumping kick. Nice.
No. Fucking roundhouse kick your motherfucking ass, bitch. Call me a girl.
There's no way that's the
I'm a
first time you've
dude.
done that. You had that just on lock. There's clearly been some Kimmy rage moments in the past. You had that one right in the bag to punch something.
I will say one thing, right? It has been interesting having the ADHD wrangled up on Crypt because, as you know, I'm quite an ADHD girly. And lately, being there with the kind of topics that have been spoken about, kind of have to really sit and think about shit. And it's helped. But when you say shit like that, I just want to brawl, man. I literally just want to brawl. Like, I don't want to be this Barbie bitch. I'm a brat doll. I'd rather be a brat doll.
Well, I mean, I'm practicing my, I kind of get the good boy vibe, that people always say. So I'm practicing my little trip ups and rage moments sometimes, and I knew that would get you right off the rip. So I had to drop it a little bit and let you release some of that masculine rage as we slowly step through our role switch here. Because although I get the good boy thing, I am very much the thing where, like, if someone cuts me off and they hop out of their car because they're pissed, I'm like, oh, I get to have fun now. Like, that's I put on a happy good face, but to me, if I'll never be the first one to step out of the car, right? Like, to me, that's a little bit dumb. But if someone wants to, I'm like, oh. Okay.
I'm not opposed to it. Okay, so
Yeah.
so that's gonna just be your more masculine side. We're just like, right, I'm just gonna fuck you up. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna do it right here, right now. You step out, we do it.
I already have the advantage. Let's be honest. I'm almost at 280 now, losing weight, but like I'm somewhere between 280, 290 and like 6'1". And my whole job is, besides just doing controls, is like picking up and lifting heavy, crazy motors and compressors and things like this, up ladders onto roofs. Like,
Right.
I'm carrying a backpack around every day that's 65 pounds on top of all my other gear that I have to do for my tools. So like when I go through security checks, because like sometimes I'll work in places that have like the scanners and things, I'll just go to put the bag on the scanner. And of course, security guys are like, oh, let me take that. I was like, okay, it's heavy, right? So I'll get it. And actually, yeah, it's, I still have it in my car, but I'll normally be like,
no, you're good.
Just so you know, it's heavy. And they're like, oh yeah, okay, whatever. I'm like, no, it's heavy when I go to hand it. Like, I'm not, testing your masculinity. And they're like, just give it to me. So I just arm out it, right? Because I'm so used to hand it, and I let go, and they just, not because it's heavy, but they're not expecting like 60 something pounds of backpack.
Dude, have you seen that guy? I don't know if it's on TikTok or if it's on Instagram or Facebook, but he dresses up as a janitor in gyms, and he carries around this overweight like broom or mop, and it's that man. Don't know what his name is, but fucking. If you know who I'm talking about, fucking let us know. I don't know what his name is right now, but he's fantastic.
Yes.
Please do.
Heavy mop.
Then Bobby Mondo with the show has been awesome so far. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I mean, this is very impromptu for the both of us. I didn't even know I was going to pop up until about, maybe about half an hour before the time. And then I can see Kimmy kicking the crap out of someone. You know what? I'd like to think so. I don't get into fist brawls, physical fights at all. If I need to let off a little bit of steam, that's the way I'm going to do it. But I do truly believe that should something come up, the wind will take me first. Yes, this man.
Yeah, so it's this dude. So this is what this guy looks like. I'm not going to just straight play through it because, I don't know for whatever, but we'll do short little bits of it so we can see. Yeah. So this is what this dude looks like normal. Like he's clearly, and that's the transition.
I'll just put it on. There we go.
So this is what he looks like, so he's kind of got a little bit of baggy clothes. He dresses himself up a little bit. But this entire handle that you're seeing right here is either steel or he may even have a core of something heavier. And I don't remember what they made it out of, but it's pretty significant. Yeah, 32 kilograms. So what is that? 32. So it's 2.2. So it's like 60, 70 pounds just in the mop handle there. So yeah, I will unmute it. But like I said, we'll just skip around just because I don't want to, straight up get it.
No, you're good.
Oh, yeah. That's music. Never mind. I forgot there's music there. So we'll do it on mute.
You're good. You're fine.
We'll do it on mute. But, he just kind of shows up as a skinny janitor. And so he's kind of mocking them, being like, oh, these can't be real weights. These can't be real weights. And here's a boots behind. So he's like, oh, I'll do it. Here, just hold the broom.
These guys are ripping. These guys, for anybody who doesn't know this man, this guy literally goes in and he trolls the shit out of gymnasts, gym bunnies, gym brothers, whatever you want to call them. And he basically, because these people are obviously training at their max capacity or maybe just doing a little bit of something, he tries to troll them and say, right, well, just picks it up as normal, and it's nothing to him. And then he tries to get other people to either hold something while he moves something else. And then in this case, it's this really, really heavy mop or broom. And
so he just handed it off to the guy as I skip forward, and you can already see the guy's face, like, what the hell is going on? And so he's like,
right. Like,
so
shit.
this is a bunch of different situations where they're like, what the hell is this?
What? It's like, bro.
Yeah,
like,
instant confusion already. He just sets it down. Now, granted, it's not like the craziest amount of weight in the world, right? But you're normally expecting a broom, right? You're just like, oh, okay, and you just grab it. So when you're not expecting that extra weight is where it's like, oh, shit.
Have you pulled your back out during that?
Surprisingly, no. Like, as a bigger dude, the only thing I have is one of my knees way back when I got in an accident with my ATV. I was doing about 70 miles an hour, so that would be, what would be, because yours is what, like roughly half, so like, we'll say like 40, oh no, it's double, so it would be
No,
100,
I got you.
160-ish, I think, kilometers an hour, plus or minus 10 or 20, through the edge of a cornfield, hooked like this giant ragweed. It flipped me and pitched me right through the corn. I took out 5 or 6 rows of corn for a good, man, Kimmy, you're making me do math in my head. Guesstimation.
No. I got you. It's 70. You said 70 miles per hour, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's over 100 over 110 kilometers for us. So that's quite a distance.
Yeah,
that's a speed, man.
I had a built-out Raptor 660 that like I said, I was just flying through the edge of a cornfield. I hooked it. It flipped me, kind of like a high side on a motorcycle, because it slid sideways and then just boom. So I'm flying backwards, cartoon style, feet like this, plowing through corn, getting cut up because, I was just wearing a t-shirt. It was the middle of summer, getting all the corn husk cuts. And I see this ATV just coming at me, Boulder, Indiana Jones style. And I'm midair seeing this as I'm tumbling. And so last minute, I just do one of these, but it hit me like right in the side of the knee and like tweaked the side of my knee. So that hurts once in a while still. But overall, I'm a bouncy boy.
Speaking about ATVs, man, like just on that same topic, I've had my fair share of ATV crashes because we had a farm, so grew up basically riding motorcycles, ATVs, pipe cars. I don't know what the general term is for that shit. It's basically like I wouldn't call it a go-kart, but a go-kart that's got a bigger engine and you can literally go through like terrain and shit like that. I'll see if I can pull one up while
I was wondering because I'm going to reveal some of my redneck today because I grew up out in the country.
One of these.
There's a thing called like a tank car, which is, you've got an example.
One of these. It looks very similar to what, it's not exactly this, but this is what it looks like.
Okay, yeah, so we would call that like a go-kart here then. There's various definitions, but yeah, that would kind of be like a go-kart. But yeah, these are like the bigger, beefier ones.
Yeah, we call it down here pipe car / a mud eater. I don't know why. I guess it's just to go through terrain. But between this thing and an ATV from the ages of, let's say, 8 years old up until about 13, the amount of shit I got myself into riding around on the farmlands is actually insane. I put myself through a barbed wire fence at the age of 8 years old. So my cousin and I was deciding let's do races because 8-year-olds definitely know how to have a safe, sufficient race on an ATV that is fully mechanical and just goes vroom. And we've had some very interesting moments. I mean, it's not fun at the time that it's happening, but you can get some really cool scars to tell stories afterwards. That's all I'm going to say.
Yep.
I'd so do it again at 20. 30,
on that same ATV, I nearly got the old head separated from body from barbed wire for that exact thing. Because, again, we were flying around and someone decided that it was a brand new trail for us. And apparently it was one of those things where they did not want people riding on it, but it was just a clear trail. So they basically booby-trapped the trail. And luckily, we were just going a little bit slower and I caught it here and it started scraping up and I right on the brakes, but it was banjo tight, and I mean, it could have been much worse if I was flying for sure. Most farmers,
that would be instant decap.
yeah, most farmers are not
Decaf.
like that, but like it was apparently somewhere that, there was nothing marked on it. I was just following friends that day, and then I, decided to take the lead for a little bit, and yeah, you almost didn't have a
This is why we
sour
don't go
power.
first. This is why we don't go first.
I normally do for a lot of the rides because I'm normally the crazier one. So like if I'm just doing it where it's a chill ride, I'll stay in the back because kind of like your ADHD, I'm sort of the dude that sends it. But if I'm in front, I will be a good leader and make sure everyone's still following.
I do have a quick one for you. I did click on how many minutes ago was this? Probably about half an hour ago already. But the whole Twiggy and Mike drama, I do see that he was up on Alpha. Do you want me to pull that up? I'm not exactly sure where we're at in it.
Yeah, I was trying to see if there was much mentioned about it that I could talk about in Maine. I've been glancing over from time to time.
No, you're good. Let me pull this up.
I'm actually
and
curious.
then
Oh no, Discord just
because he was up on, and we can just have a look-sees there.
I'm not getting audio from.
Are you watching
I know
it?
why.
You got it up?
Innocent man in prison because he was the deciding vote.
All right.
Because he was on the jury, dude.
So this is apparently more or less, what Twiggy was
If you're
saying.
familiar with the lore, there's somebody by the name of the Scranton Strangler. Okay, he's a
Yes.
serial killer that lives in Scranton. It's Toby.
You think
Oh,
so?
this is from The
I
Office.
think it is.
Yeah.
Is this okay?
It
It must
matches
be,
up.
because Toby's that kind of weirdo.
Because he was on the jury duty for the case.
Yes.
Okay? And then he felt guilty about putting an innocent man.
I'm just
in
trying to
prison because he
figure
was the
out
deciding vote.
more or less where it is. Anybody that's
Guys,
been watching, you guys pop it in the.
I know you guys have been watching us, but if there's anything that you saw as far as like a timestamp for it, I'm actually genuinely curious that Twiggy and Mike getting into it. I'm actually curious what has happened.
For sure. The office lore goes
If a
deep.
man agreed with me, I feel better. Phantom? No.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
Because there's nothing
What
even
are you doing
really in
about
the
it?
main chat about it.
Nah, dog, that didn't work. I can't.
But why?
Man.
I,
You know what? We're showing this footage.
Sorry, this is absolute news to me.
Out on
Yeah.
vacation.
I don't know. Now I'm curious. I don't know.
I don't really want to bring it up if I don't have too much context on it because, like I said, hearing about it in your chat was actually the first time I heard about it. So definitely would love to pull something up in regards to that. It would be very interesting. Yeah.
They're fun to drive. Yeah. So Bobby Mondo saying they're fun to drive for the pipe cars. Just as you're
yeah.
searching through. I never had a go-kart. I just went straight for ATVs up until I want to say 17, and then I hopped over to like the dual sport motorcycles. So that's more that's much more of the still off-road side, and then I got into the sport bikes where things got a lot faster all of a sudden. But I've always been the guy that even on I actually prefer driving small bikes fast than big bikes where you actually have to limit yourself.
Because there's only so much you can do on there's a lot you can do on 1,000 cc's, don't get me wrong, but when you wanna fuck around, and if you like going through gears, your 1,000 cc is not gonna be for you. You're gonna want to look at something like a 600 or an 800, and this hour, because the moment you can go quickly, it's great, but you need that reaction time. You definitely, otherwise you're going to look like cheese, man. You're going to let you come off, you're going to scratch the tar with your body, and you're going to come off looking like cheese. I actually ended up having a mate about a month or two ago that went on a ride that I got an emergency call from. And by the time I got there, it was the one day he was not wearing gear. The one day he was not wearing gear.
It always is.
And it was that day where him and his friend also weren't wearing gear. His mate also wasn't wearing gear, and they both came off, and they both fell a little bit short, and they turned into spaghetti.
Yep. Oh man, you probably can't even see it anymore, but I have done that a couple times. Yeah, you can't even see it. Well, there's a little bit here left over, but that used to go all the way up here, both arms. Okay, yeah, you could see a little bit here too, because it's like brownish, just because it's basically a giant scar. You can't even see it anymore, but on my chest used to be the same thing. Chest, stomach, fully had erased the skin entirely.
Do you have an exhaust pipe burn?
That's what I was heading for next, because I think it...
Dude, for real, wait.
It's hard to...
Same. Okay, you can't see it
just
now.
a
but
little
like,
bit of
Sam,
well, I could move the camera instead of trying to get my leg up into outer space. But this is just the
Right.
last little bit left of it because I actually, on that same dual sport, was climbing like a mountain piece and it had one of those little ridges that's a hook. And I didn't quite get it. I got it stuck and it tipped over backwards and the entire exhaust fell and I melted
shit.
to it is the least gnarly way to describe it. And then when I
No,
pulled my
for
leg
real.
off, some of my leg stayed there.
God, I'm sorry.
Cooked sour
That's-
power doesn't smell so good, y'all. I hate to tell you. I might be
Dude,
tasty on
could you
screen, but
imagine
that
just-
stank ain't great.
Apparently, isn't there was a whole conversation that I don't recall it entirely, but apparently people who have dabbled in cannibalism apparently have said that humans taste like very similar to chicken.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I
Or-
mean we swapped way back when before we had artificial hearts. We would swap pig hearts, and I think we still use pig valves for heart things. So
Yeah.
we're
We
compatible
use
enough.
cows as well, if I recall correctly as well. There's cow valves as well, which would be fitting here in the LCU.
Well, pretty soon, between a handful of our cows before they get to fat camp, if they don't start taking fat camp seriously, like let's be honest, a large portion of fat camp is going to be chaos. But like last time when Billy got in the pool with Brantley, like I can't remember the final number, but I want to say he was heading towards or right around 50 pounds or 40 pounds that he lost while at fat camp.
Oh wow, that's quite a bit.
think, I could be wrong, but he lost quite a bit. Like Billy was one of the few that actually made effort the whole time. Wings and Boogie, Wings was just pissed off because, the restrictions on food to some extent. Of course, Boogie's just going to be Boogie. But yeah, I mean, if they make a little bit of effort there, let's be honest, nobody's going to get super skinny. I don't even have that delusion for myself, right? Like I'm losing weight slowly but surely here, but like I still got some tummy to go and I'm a dense boy.
I need to pick up. I need Keem to make a get fat camp. I need him to make, it will be Twiggy, myself, who else is it? Batgirl? Or Batpuss?
Batgirl,
Which
yep,
is, I don't know,
Batgirl.
Batgirl, yeah. Sweet Tea.
Sweet Tea.
Phantom.
Well, Sweet Tea's going to get a
Literally.
little bit bigger just from the natural pregnancy. That's going to help her out a little bit, I would imagine, too.
Okay. Sorry, I'm thinking of Sweet Tea prior to pregnancy.
Okay.
So, because she's also a skinny girl. So I'm just thinking all of us skinny motherfuckers need to be sent to a get fat camp. It's one thing to lose the weight, but it's also something where I feel like we need a push to try and pick up a little bit of weight or muscle or something. And I feel like Twiggy and I would be like the two top contenders for like the male and the female side. Could you imagine that two stick people running around trying to pick up weight, trying to lift shit?
I think the best way would actually combine the two, where there's like just a fence between the two. And so the skinny people are getting
side,
like
everyone's
we get
hot
like
dogs and shit.
like maybe some of the feeders that are on the one side, and we have the feeders feed the skinny people while we have the crazy
God.
people just chasing the fatties around on the other side because the fatties are going to keep wanting to go to the fence to watch the feeders feed food.
I have a
And the crazy
brilliant
people will
idea.
chase them away from the fence and make them run.
Oh no, wait, that won't work. I was thinking that if we did the whole like carrot on a stick in front of a donkey to get a run. The problem is if we, the skinny people, had to hold the carrot, which would be basically a really, really big double burger from Mackie D's.
Yep.
Right? If we have to try and hold that and eat that and run with it, so all the fatties at Fat Cap can then try and chase us and lose the weight. I don't know if we're going to be doing ourselves any favors.
Yeah, because
Us
you're going to
skinny
be
people.
breaking even and getting more
Exactly.
fit, which means you're going to be burning more calories yet again.
This is such a losing streak, man.
It really is. Yeah, it's going to be it would be a very strange setup, but I do think the divider fence in between and then use the feeders that would normally like invite them to fat camp and be like, oh, you're going to be like the op against the fat camp people. And then just lock the feeders on the other side with the skinny people. Because
Dude,
I don't know exactly how it works. Like I've heard a little bit about Boogie's described in the past about I don't know if it was a girlfriend or just someone he had where she was like making cake for, I think it was Valentine's Day. And I'm not going to reiterate all the points because it gets a little creepy, but let's just say that she was fine with pastries being where some of the clown beads would be, right? The adjacent location and things. So Boogie described that whole story. So yeah, feeders get a little bit strange, but I don't know if they only like being feeders to fat people or if there's a type of feeder that likes feeding skinny people until they get fat. We need to find this out. This needs to be a crypt topic tomorrow that you bring to them. Do feeders only start with fat people, or are there feeders that try to start with skinny people? This is your I'm giving you a research project for crypt tomorrow if you want to get David Jaffe's head spinning.
I would know. This would be interesting to ask them. I mean, I'll pull it up with him. I'll send you the timestamp, and then you can definitely watch that. But I feel like one would start off kind of skinny and then be fed into it.
Yeah, I don't know. This is why I need some additional research and discussion, because that's the type of stuff that Crypt gets into way more than my brain can handle right off the rip. And I think this would be a fun one to dig into a little bit, or at least discuss.
I feel like it's just going to turn into like, oh, what is the whole story of, oh, you're going to become like a feed or you're going to be fed, and then where's your pretty privilege going to go? Like, I feel like it's going to turn into a whole loop like that. And I don't know if I want to sit 2 hours and deal with another 2-hour conversation of pretty privilege.
Kimmy, you're on Jesters. We got to poke and prod and play a little bit. And this is me already poking at a different show via you. I know you came up to help, but I've got to also troll you a little bit.
I know, you fucking gay-upping the shit out of me right now. You setting me up for failure.
Well, not entirely, because apparently chat doesn't want us to continue role switching anymore. I already did this, and Ice Coffee Girl wants us to get to the point where I'll even do less steps in between because it's her birthday. She's wanting this, but guys, if you don't want to help out her for her birthday, there's nothing I can do. This is part of the deal, right? I feel like we had a pretty good tiny goal to hit for these.
I think it's more about swapping and then you getting like proper stripped down. Like, we should have played a bit of poker. Granted, I suck at poker, but
same.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to card stuff. Like, I'm much more like a little bit of the Magic the Gathering type stuff, not the casino side of things. I never really got too many people that are into that side, because I hung out with a mixture of like the motorcycle and off-road guys and then like the nerds. So I miss that happy middle of gambling.
Listen, also as a biker, you kind of like, biking or gambling, if you're going to like choose. I know a little bit more about motorcycles, so I hear you on that. Like, lean into the things that you know.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to fucking show us how to play poker, we'll do that. I'll put it up as a goal. But I'm thinking, if we're going to stick to this whole fat camp thing that's going on right now, we need to figure out a way to bulk me the fuck up. So I think because this is around my lunch time now, I actually have a meeting on in about 20 minutes. So I'm going to have to hop off just now. But for the most part of it, I'm thinking we should get some food and see if you can make something that's South African made. What do you think? Like, we have a thing here called a... No, like today? Tomorrow or next week.
I was going to say, we've got like 20 minutes left already. That would have to be a very strange concoction. But I mean, that would be great. Like a Kimmy lunch hour. Or not even an hour, but like a Kimmy lunch stop.
I think it would be good because maybe chat can try and fill... Oh, wait, let me think about how I'm going to say that whole...
You're going to test their ingenuity, are we?
To allow me to eat food so that I can become full wholesomely with food in that way. Let me be very clear there, because I will get clipped and spun into a whole different direction.
We'll find out real quick with the type of feeders that, like you just said, your DMs got clear of weirdos. You're going to get all sorts of messages like, oh, baby girl, I'm going to feed you all these nice little pastries.
I can't
even be a creep for that long because it hurts my brain. But you might have just opened up Pandora's box.
Dude, yeah, I think I just did accidentally with the. I feel like someone's gonna hit me up with a friend request and a message that's going, "Hey, I can give you a cream pie." I was like, "Fuck no, go away." I don't do pastries.
Keep your cream pies to yourself. Oh, yeah. Well, we just opened up.
Bro.
This accidentally became the Troll Kimmy stream accidentally here. I like it. You know, part of having
I love
fun in
how
our
you're-
channel is dropping some fun for everyone.
Is that the line you want to use, bro? I think Lisa
Actually,
can
I
take
think
all
yes.
of that on enough. I saw someone say that I should be on Babes. Listen, no. Thank you for the suggestion. I can't find that right now. Oh, it's Zachary. Thank you, but no. No.
But Kimmy, you could get up there and get your little, you know. Oh, I'm a babe.
No,
Guys,
dude, it's like
guys,
no.
guys. I've got some makeup here that I can do, and you know, I'll just pull my shirt down a little, but I'm not doing anything. Don't worry about it.
Where is the moose? Where
moose
is the
knuckle?
moose? Yeah, if you swap a couple of letters around, it doesn't say moose anymore, but it sounds like it.
Oh,
If I'm going to be put on Babes, I want the moose.
okay. You're
I
gonna
want the
need to
moose.
explain because I said something totally different that might not translate
I've-
across.
No moose, I get that, but basically, I'm not going to do it all the way. But I just need a moose. I just need a hug from a moose.
Oh,
you
a
know,
moose. Yes.
like,
Okay.
Again, really,
That's
really
way
thick
different
necklace.
than I was thinking of. I thought you were saying as far as you know, what some of the babes will slowly be getting towards, but yeah, you're gonna need one of those. This keeps falling down and getting tighter, but yeah, especially with the fight that went on live today, because Steak just started losing his mind to them getting screechy because Smooch had come up as part of that fight, and yeah, we got to see some of the old fight with you know, the screeching back and forth when they were going through the Lisi stuff about Smooch had come up for a little bit of it.
Wait, I'm not at that point. I'm just about halfway through. Is this where Smooch comes up? Oh yes, this is where Smooch comes up. I'm literally just before then. Can I pull that up? I don't know if anybody has seen it.
Yeah, if there's just a bit that you want to do, just to give an example of what it is, you know, I know most people try to catch live, but at the same time, you know, we're so far ahead. There's probably a certain amount of the crowd that doesn't necessarily get to see that.
Yeah, but for me, when live happens, it's between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. for me. So that's literally in between, like, sleeping time. So
It's just for show. I'm not actually with a boyfriend. I don't know, but that's just my fucking theory. Because how can you get so mad at a man for calling it a date?
oh wait,
I think it's because she was doing a long con on fucking.
oh there we go.
Am I
Let's
wrong?
go a little
Can I
bit
keep it
before
on?
that.
Turn it on.
Turn the
Can I keep
camera
it
on.
off because I'm not feeling well.
You're always
Is
beautiful.
that
Turn the
okay?
camera
Can
on. Let's go.
Whatever.
Okay. So I'll turn it on then. I'm not feeling well.
Nah, you look great. You're
Lisi,
fine.
is Joker not here because you told him you broke up with your boyfriend?
Probably.
Oof.
So,
Come
no,
on.
I point right there. My fucking theory is the reason she got so mad at Pesci is the fact, not because he called it a date, but because he made it so public that her boyfriend dropped her off, and that's why she was mad, because she did not want Joker to find out that way, because she was still trying to play him. I bet you, and this is just a theory. Shut the fuck up. I bet you, and this is just a theory that she was telling Joker.
Lisi, let her speak.
that-
We're not doing this weird white girl
I
screaming
got
shit.
it,
Shut the fuck up.
it. She's muted, bro.
Your server muted.
She was probably just telling Joker that it's just for show. I'm not actually with a boyfriend. I don't know, but that's just my fucking
And then she
theory.
dubs?
Because how can you get so mad at a man for calling it
'cause
a
she got
date
muted.
2 weeks later? I think it's because she was doing a long con on fucking Joker. But
That's a really shitty reason to just dub.
Now she did come back shortly after
Okay.
once that had went. But yeah, rather than just stay up there, she was like, "Well, why would I stay if I'm server muted?" And they're like, "Because we're having a whole thing here, right?" Like
Conversation,
Yeah.
Cocking the
Steak-
content.
Steak's like, I'm trying to run this. Like, there's a bunch of screeching. I think he made some kind of joke about, like, you know, there's a bunch of screeching. Like, I have to still run this show. It's just, it's not. I think he said it's not bus was his comparison for it. So, like, you know, he wasn't muting them just for no reason. It was just to like contain the conversation to try sussing out what it was. But yeah, she bounced right away. Now, I've also got to say this. I don't know what Lisi is using as her mobile setup, but Lisi's mobile setup is higher res, like more high, higher resolution and better
Yes.
stream quality than most people's normal cameras. I don't know what she's using, but Lisi, start using that as your setup. Like it's really good quality for mobile setup. Like
Probably
that
got
would
it
be a
from
great
Joker.
IRL. Maybe for when you get a punishment, you could have an IRL punishment with your super high quality camera. Just saying.
Be an iPhone. It could be an iPhone.
Maybe, but
I know that iPhone generally over when you go outside and you do IRLs, apparently that holds better. I don't know, chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know that was spoken about, I think within the last 2 weeks actually on one of the streams.
well, I know that Keem likes the iDevices. So I bought an iPad I wanted to get a tablet anyways. I am an Android man. Throw tomatoes at me if you want. Oh, I actually have a very similar okay, you have the case with the handle. I have a very similar one, but it's got the folio flip in it. I've got to say, I absolutely despise the way that all the navigation works. I am not that type of art brain or whatever it is. I am an Android guy forever. I hate it. I think if there isn't going to be a lot of FaceTime stuff, I'm going to probably flip it for an Android tablet. I can't do it.
The thing is, you don't, unless all of your peers have got iPhones and stuff as well, then it becomes, what's the word? It becomes, I want to say convenient, but it makes sense to then get that, right? It's kind of like back in the day with BBM. I'm sure you were alive for BBM.
Oh, BlackBerry. Yeah.
Yeah, BlackBerry Messenger.
I never used it, but I had to support it in the IT side. And trust me, if you think that old people don't know technology now, try supporting doctors that never touched technology up to that point, that had already been doctors for 20 years, that one day they're like, oh, it's an electronic chart system, and here's this cool device with buttons. Have fun.
And they're just sitting here going, I am not computer literate.
Yep.
That's fucking terrifying.
They went right
Holy
from like
shit.
handwritten charts, which for doctors, as you know, handwritten is just having a spasm on a piece of script, all the way right up to a BlackBerry. It was chaos supporting that.
I can imagine. And then just a question before I head off so you can finish up your show. Zachary asks, Kimmy, out of the interns, who do you think will get hired? With that being said, let me have a look-see here because I don't know all the interns that have come up now, but I do know a few of them. I know Ali. Ali has come up on Rain. She's on Wild at the moment.
Yes.
Absolutely love and adore her. I get to watch now her being up on Wild, which is fantastic. I mean, she did pop up on Rain, like I said, my first ever stream. And we had a good back and forth, but I met her originally on Fire when we were busy discussing a Yo Mama thing, because she was a Yo Mama fan and still is.
Oh, okay.
And I had an opinion about Your Mama at the time that I don't know if she agreed with it. I can't remember exactly, but she came up and she played a bit of a devil's advocate. And she asked me 2 or 3 questions as to why it was my perception and why that was my answer. And she, like I said, played devil's advocate, and she understood that, okay, well, I don't actually know that much about Your Mom, and I'm only basically having my judgment and my opinion on 1 or 2 of these things because I'm not an LCU watcher before, well, at that point in time. So she is fantastic. I really, really hope that she gets hired alongside myself. I'd love to work with her. She's a good egg.
Yeah.
She's a really good egg.
I like her vibe a lot. I will say this though, and I haven't watched the last one with her on Wild, but like, turn the TV off in the background. She's turned the volume down, but there's like this white square in the background, and then she leaves the whole room dark. Like, square up, like everyone's got their own setups, and I'm not saying like you have to renovate it, but like make a setup that's square, because she has like that weird arch roof that's just coming diagonal. Then it's dark in the background, and there's the TV a lot of times background. Like, literally just tilt your stuff like 45 to one of the walls, and you can still leave it dark, but just like a couple little changes visually, because otherwise she's really good.
She's fantastic. What was it? She told me, because I did get into comms with her because she wanted to figure out a couple of things I saw she was putting up in the interns chat. And I popped her a message and I was like, listen, if you do need anything, I mean, you were up with me on Rain, like, let me know. And she was busy telling me like all this gear that she had just bought and how she's busy upgrading everything. So she's doing that. So I think it just needs a little bit of guidance. And yeah, she's going to be A for away, dude.
Yeah.
She's going to be great.
100%.
But with regards to the other interns, I don't know how many interns there are. I mean, I see that there is still Big Murph. There's Dee Dee that's still an intern. Breadstick, I know he was a host of Aussie. I think it was Aussie back in the day with Twiggy.
He's just come back because he took some time away for a bit. Now I'm going to say this, and I'm going to promote someone that was an intern on our show right off the rip, Abby, which she was going by Abby as a piggy, but Abby has, look, when I really wanted her to find a show that fits her. Like, we loved her here. She was very easy to work with. But when she eventually got put on Reaper, I was like, ooh, this is either going to, like, I knew Abby was good enough, but like Xylee, even right up front when she was on Reaper, like when Josh got introduced right away, she was very much just like I like doing my own thing, right? Like Xylee's been doing her thing forever. So she was just very, just kind of resistant to it, right? And then Josh, they're the power duo. And then so when I saw Abby get added to this, I was like, oh no, is Xylee now like, oh, I finally got used to just having one person. And as far as I've seen, like they've been getting along very well too. So Abby comes out swinging on things.
Abby's not, what's the word? She gets on with everyone, but I mean, she's a very likable person. I mean, I've had a conversation with her or two, and she comes across as lovely. I mean, I've got no issues with her. So is she an intern or is she an actual host now? Because I thought that she was going to host on Fire, and then now she's on Reaper. So I'm not entirely clued up on that.
I don't know how that transition exactly worked. I don't know if it was just because of like a switch up on Fire as far as what they wanted to do, or maybe she just explored around and then found a spot, because Abby is awesome and has a lot of like locale knowledge outside the universe too.
Okay, great.
And she's very good at like coming up with things. So it might have just been a more natural fit. So maybe, I don't know if it was Keem just as like, like Fire, you're just kind of there, whatever. Like, let's try this, right? Because I had tagged about the fact that she had knowledge, and then Yo Mama pulled her up at one point, actually straight up requesting her way back when on Pit, and they had a great episode as well. So I think she's landed where she should be, and I hope she gets hired, even if it's not on Reaper exactly. Like, I hope she gets hired for something as well, because she's doing amazing.
No, she's fantastic. So between everyone, I think it's going to be between Ultra, because I see Ultra here is also still an intern. No, not a lot of people also like him for his reasoning coming in the beginning. He wasn't well liked, and then he's gone through a phase now. He's gone through a phase now where he is more liked. But between Ultra, Ali, and Abby, I would definitely. Oh, and then Random Biggs.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to find his name.
I like him. I haven't had a conversation with him, but I like him. I love his vibe.
He is the example of like knowing when to speak and getting in. And I mean, he jumped right in to the deep end, right? You're in there with Billy, Zay. They had, I don't even know how many episodes, few episodes. And then it became the rewind.
But he got two. I don't know about Zay, but he got Billy. And that is a very, very good person to get off the bat. I mean, anyone would be fucking lucky to get Billy as a host to guide you through this network. I mean, he's been here forever, you know?
100%. But I mean, let's be honest, Billy has been throwing some grenades back in gold I was one of them too, right? Myself, Dee Dee, Nick, all on gold. So like, you can have someone that works with you very well, but there's a certain amount of you having to be good in return. And for him to just get popped into, let's be honest, there's times where Boogie's up there spurging out for his things when they've had it. Like, he got thrown into the deep end, and you're on a massive panel. So to be able to stick and move and get your words in with what I'm going to say is like some of the top content creators of the LCU in a week, he's got to get hired.
A lot. And listen, I will say one thing. I have been on a circuit a handful of times. That chat is a completely different monster.
100%.
It's a completely different. It's not the general 40 or 70 or 100 people that watches you. It is a different type of pressure, different type of viewpoints, different type of comedy that everybody likes. And to try and appeal to everyone is, like I said, it's a challenge. And the fact that he's been able to adapt so well, and whether it be he's dealt with some really high intense situations in his life, or it's because he's got Billy, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't spoken to him. He's doing really well and he's handling it beautifully. Granted, they just switched over to B circuit now. So this is...
I mean, it's a switch to B circuit, but it is still a big show.
It is.
And that can't be denied.
I mean,
that there's
Billy
big
there.
hosts.
Could you imagine Billy and the Big Show from WWE having a show together? Who would be bigger?
I just saw he just recently, it was today. That's crazy that you bring that up. He just lost a bunch of weight because he's been getting a bunch of surgeries. But like Big Show, I can't remember his real name, but he just lost like a ton of weight. He looks really good. Damn.
Really?
I wish I had it because I actually sent it to myself because I was going to cover that in a show or two from now. Oh man, there's only a few minutes left. But yeah, if I can find it, or if you can find it. Yeah, he just lost a bunch of weight. He's looking really good. Because he's been an impeccable, this is a weird end for the wrestling thing. Paul Wright. Yes. Thank you, Bobby. Paul Wright. Yeah. He just lost a good amount of weight. Cause like he'd always come out and he has kind of the bigger gut for a while.
What the?
Yeah, dude. And he's not just fat. Like he's a literal, like he has giantism, and to be ripped like that.
I don't know if Dead Score ever watches fucking Jester, but Dead Score, this looks like you, bro. With the beard and everything, man.
Yeah.
Well.
Insane.
Geez, he's looking good.
And he's 7 feet tall, looking like that.
Wow.
And he's been doing wrestling for, insane. I don't even know how many years at this point.
I followed him back in 2000. I think it was 2005, 2007 when he was still up on WWE. He was alongside, it was John Cena, it was Hulk Hogan. Okay, let's not pull X up because I don't know what's going to pop up.
Right. But yeah, so he's been wrestling for 25 years. And in the thing I saw, you know, he was mentioning that for like a good handful of years recently, he's had either a back or hip surgery like pretty much every year for the last few years. So, I mean, to some extent, there's no excuse if you can put in the work and do things. I mean, as a 7-foot guy with some amount of, I believe he has actual giantism of some form, you know, getting his ass kicked day in, day out, sometimes multiple times a day through WWE and all the other organizations he's been going through. That truly shows there's no excuse. If you put in enough work. For real. But
John Cena did the same thing, if I recall correctly. He kind of left on his highest high moment.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well cash in before you're totally destroyed.
Right? I mean, it is what it is. Bobby Mondo, I used to watch wrestling when it was good. I agree. I used to watch it quite a bit back in the day. And I think I got into YouTube more and then I stopped watching television for that shit. But yeah.
I have a theory in the last couple minutes here that I'm going to drop and you guys can talk about it. Right. And I'm going to talk about it with Ultra in a future show. So I don't know about for channels on your side of the world, but for mine out in the country, like I had 3 up to like 5 channels total. So like if wrestling came on, that was what a lot of people were watching, even if they weren't watching it, right? Because it was like news.
It was on
some other random crap, some show maybe, and then wrestling. So it was kind of like for the LCU.
That was entertainment.
Yeah, it was like the entertainment. So people were like, there's I won't say storylines, but there is like a ebb and flow to the LCU, right? About like you're falling throughout the day. And a lot of times they are very, very real things. And wrestling did that at an accelerated amount. And then as people started getting cable, satellite, things like that, people started moving away from that because there's all these options. My theory is that a lot of the things that wrestling gave and contained, as far as like, yes, there were storylines, but it was around the characters of the different wrestlers. My theory is that wrestling things leaked out and much of the world has become that. And weirdly, the LCU to some extent has been a dragnet that have captured people that follow that stuff, right? And that's why I think it's become such a big deal. Like, yes, it's having the backing of a lot of these big names and Keemstar and things like that, but there's that, it's a little bit of that wrestling thing, right? Like, I don't know how to explain it, but there's storylines that are, you want to follow what's going on, but it's real people, so it's a little bit of that Jerry Springer-ish thing too, you know?
Yeah, for real. Listen, as much as I want to go on to this, I do have my meeting that's just started.
Well,
so I'm going to
the
clock
show has
off.
just
You can
ended.
end off your show.
Kimmy,
There we
thank
go.
you very much for showing up. You are amazing. You've been getting love in the chat all the whole time. For the transition we did, I'm
love
going to show a
everybody.
little extra just because. Thank you guys. Woo! Kimmy's like, I'll put my hat on.
Just for a second.
But guys, thank you very much. It is what it is. We'll give you a little dance as we're signing off here. We're going to play the original one.
Step up.
Yes.
Step up. Paint on the grill. Sour power.
Kimmy.
Let the chaos out. Got a phone made of screenshots. Crowd made of bad takes. Scroll through the circuit.
Thank you guys for showing up. Thank you to our Crown Southern. Thank you to our Cash Cow, Phantom Mutation, Jennifer Positivity, the one and only Reaper 2 Manic,
Welcome to
Major Respect, Magic Melon, and Silly Guy FPS.
Thank you
I
guys
want
so
to
much
make
for
sure I don't
being
miss
here.
me. Sky Yee. We got our Pay Pig Iced Coffee Girl. Iced Coffee Girl. Happy birthday. This is for you today. And that is it. We are going to be dropping you over to Reaper right now. Kimmy, thank you so much for showing up today.
Love you guys. I'm
Thank you. Have
a
your
good
meeting.
one, Sour.
See you later.
Bye.
I am just going to check and make sure they are live. Guys, thanks for having fun. We're always trying to have a good time over here. Let's see if the Gidgy is up yet. Typing and dancing is harder than I thought. I gotta sit down. I can't do 3 things at once. I'm not that capable. Local Rebel. Let's see if Gidgy is live yet. Gidgy, get your ass live. You're already past. What are you doing, Gidgy? Bobby, thank you very much. You've been active in the chat today. DJ Kimmy with the heart on the way out. Local Sweet Pea. Oh, wow. Yep. Oh, they are live. They are live. Guys, go tell them that the Jesters are sending you over with their craziness of today. This is Local Rebel, and it is National Pokemon Day. I'm sure we're going to hear a bunch about that. Damn, that was good timing. We are going to be sending you over. It is National Pokemon Day today, so I'm sure you guys are going to see all sorts of Pokemon things today. I am dropping you over at Local Rebel. Go tell them that we sent you. Have a good one, and we'll be back tomorrow. See ya.